Hey, Kayla.
Oh, hey. I'm like trying to connect my thing. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, let me see. Can you see me? Do I look really close or do I look far?
No, go a little bit further though. You're so close.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Fuck. I feel like you're not gonna be able to see me.
He's-
Yeah, am I still too close?
No, you're good.
Are you sure I'm not like all zoomed in like last time?
Yeah, Angelica said no, you're good.
Okay, I don't want it because last time it was literally like my whole life. Well,
Okay, go
hi!
ahead.
I'm so excited to be doing this live with you. I'm gonna have to hold it like this.
Okay. Hi guys. Thank you guys. We're so sorry that it took a little while. Having technical difficulties, but I'm B, this is Kayla, my business partner, and we're just gonna talk a little bit about like, how we met, how we became business partners, and then towards the end we have an announcement.
We have some juicy juice, guys. Like for the end, we can't spoil it yet. So, yeah, I know. I was actually thinking about it before we were getting on our live. I was like, it's kind of crazy that I knew of you, but I never knew you. Like we were never friends until this business. Do you want to share kind of like how we met? How I
Both from like,
split it ends?
yeah, yeah, so we're both from like the 209 area, so we like kind of like knew like kind of the same people, but we didn't know each other. So basically, she knew of me, I knew of her, but we didn't know each other. So one day she slid in my DM and she offered the opportunity. So I looked at it as in like, okay, like I just get to buy some product, use it, and I get paid. Why not? So I was honestly pretty easy. So it wasn't really that hard for her to close me because I was like, all right, yeah, girl, let's do it. And then
Super
after that, no lie, we've known each other for like a year now, and we became like one of the close. She's like one of my best friends now. So we don't only talk about business, but like pretty much everything else too, like everything in life. Not only that, but like we kind of started like branding ourselves and starting like our own brand and everything, and we just go so well together. I don't know if you want to follow up with that, Kayla.
Yeah, no, and I think okay, so when I first started the business, it was something super, super new. And one of my uplines told me, like you need to find a partner. You need to find somebody to kind of run this business with, because it's all about like a partnership. This is all about a team. And so she's the one that kind of, told me to find someone. And that's when as soon as I signed you up, I feel like you and I kind of vibed really, really well. And we just started, just kind of doing everything together. And it is crazy because I didn't know you at first, and now we have became like two peas in a pods. But one thing too, I feel like it's kind of like when it comes to the business, I feel like everything that we have done, I feel like it has kind of what's the right word I'm trying to say, like I feel like we just kind of are very in sync. But I feel like now it's more than just the business. I feel like we kind of met through the business, but now I feel like we've been able to become like super close friends. And I feel like it kind of just like took off.
Great business partners, and we're kind of different from each other too. We're like actually very different. So that's what like pretty much like makes it work out. Like even when we plan like events together or whatever else, like Kayla would be like, oh, let's do this and this and that, and I'm like the cheap one. I'm like, no, I think that's too much, but it's perfect because if not, we would spend so much money. And then I don't have like let's say I have an idea, like my ideas are normally scattered and all over the place. But Kayla will come in with, she's a little bit of a perfectionist and she'll like make sure she plans it right, like it has to be perfect and everything. So it just works out all the
I
time.
I know we do. One thing I do want to kind of ask you though. So before, when I had originally reached out to you in regards to the business, and I know it's a network marketing business, so I feel like that's kind of scary. So I wanted to ask you a question. What was your perspective on network marketing before you decided to join? And then I kind of want to see what now for you.
Honest with you, the way that I looked at network marketing is like I would roll my eyes. Like when I would think of like certain companies. I'm not gonna like name them because I don't want to bash, but like I would think of them and I'm like, oh no, like those people again, you know, like because I was so ignorant to what it is. I had no idea. And to be quite honest with you, when I first joined Monet, I honestly had no idea it was a network marketing company. I only saw it as more so as like influencer type of deal. Am I paused?
No, you're good now. I can hear you.
Yeah. So can you see me though?
Hmm.
Okay. I don't know why my screen is black. But yeah, so I was looking at Monet as like network marketing. I was looking more in like the influencer side because I've been an influencer model for like some years now. So I was just looking at it as like another thing to post and get paid for. But I didn't really see the bigger picture and I didn't take the business serious. I want to say for the first 6 months until I really saw like the difference between like what I thought it was and what it really was. And then obviously with time I also started to see the money and that's when it really was like, okay, like I need to stop playing games.
It's
I should
real. This is
yeah,
getting real, right?
yeah, so that's kind of like what happened and I've been super blessed with this opportunity. Not only has like it been good to me as far as like business wise, financial wise, and obviously community and now a new friends, but it's also brought in like a new purpose in my life. Like I used to have like this dream when I was younger where I really wanted to open a place that was like a place where you can come and like pretty much for women to come and get their body, mind, and soul right. So I've had this dream like since after I went through like a really rough time and rough patch in my life. And obviously like I gave up on my dream. I let it go. I didn't care anymore. And I felt like Monet and Monet team like really brought that like dream back. Like it brought it back to where I like feel like I'm accomplishing a little bit of that dream within like our community, within the Monet team brand, like within just like Monet itself, like helping women gain their confidence through their skincare, through their hair care, stuff like that. So and then just like being able to help women in general, it just gives me such like a fulfilled purpose. And it's like I did not see this or feel this like between the first 6 months of this business at all. Like I did not even see that. All I was thinking was, okay, I'm gonna make these posts, I'm gonna make this money. I was thinking so small. I was thinking like an influencer, and I was not seeing the bigger picture or the bigger vision.
And that's one thing I feel like a lot of people don't see. Like, and when it comes to this business, you have the opportunity to completely transform someone's life. And we've heard the stories with our own girls, like the fact that, we've been able to help single moms put a roof over their kids' head, and go from living in a car to having their own apartment, doing this full time. So like you have the opportunity to help somebody else is so much more than just posting something on Instagram and getting paid for it. Like you literally have something to transform someone's life in all different aspects, whether, hair, skin, or the business side. So I think that's something that definitely, I remember you first telling me, you're like, wow, I think it was our workout event that we did. And you're
Yeah.
like, I'm on my purpose. I think that's when you first, yeah,
That's that's what I like though. It's I like bringing people together and like making them feel like that bitch, like they could accomplish things, Like with that workout, the way we planned it and everything, it was just great because you can see it. And even Eric, the trainer that was there, he even told us like, "Oh my God, this was amazing! Everybody here was happy. They were smiling. They were radiating with confidence." And like that is like the ultimate goal. And I feel like me and you both clicked because we both had like that vision,
the same.
like it was not like about me or like about Kayla, about B, it's about like us and the community and the ultimate goal, what we're trying to accomplish, which is
Yeah.
what we really focus on. The Monet team brand is pretty much like making everybody feel like they are, that.
Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome, you're powerful, like you're worth it, you're meant for more. Like so
Yes.
that's what I love and I feel like that's my purpose is to help people like find their body, mind and soul, like their purpose, help them feel better, help them overcome like those obstacles that, like body shaming, like their mentality, their soul, to feel like fulfilled and like they have something bigger to go out there for. Before, like, I didn't really feel like that on Instagram. I was just, posting
Just
sexy pictures. Yeah, like it was really no purpose behind it.
now you post with intention, and now you're like I feel like every single day it's more like a who can I help today? Who's
Yeah.
life today? And I know it sounds kind of weird for hearing us say that, but it's true. Like we have been able to transform someone's life from like a complete 360. And I think that is what makes us excited posting every day on social media, and that's what kind of fuels us a little bit, because it's more of like you're impacting someone else's life. It's not just your own. You're not posting on social media just to make a quick buck for yourself, 1,000 a post. Instead, it's like you're making money, but now you're also helping so many other people make money. And when you're in a business where you actually are able to help others make money, it's a complete different ball game. Like,
It's like, I think it's that one time where one person on your team tells you like how grateful they are for that check or what they were able to do with that check. It's when it really hits you like, oh my God, like we did that. Like it's not, oh, I did that. Like we did that. Like we were able to accomplish, put some kids through school or, put some a trip or whatever, like little, like when people say life changing, it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh my God, quit your job, change your whole lifestyle. Like, no, it can literally mean like be able to afford things that you were not able to afford before, be able to help your spouse out with the bills, be able to be a little bit independent, go out with your girls, get some Fashion Nova. Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, without like, oh my God, this is too much. I can't spoil myself, because I know a lot of moms. I'm not a mom, but I know a lot of moms always put their kids first, which is fine. But sometimes you gotta spoil yourself too, and you're able to do that with this business.
yes, like you're at least at extra Starbucks, but even it is the extra funds, but it's also the self confidence, because I feel like a lot of women I never knew really had like even myself sometimes, like I feel like our confidence wasn't there, our self-development wasn't always there, and the fact that we've been able to help other people, kind of push them out of their comfort zone, like that too. Sorry, it's a little dark over here. But I want you to share your story with everybody. I feel like not everybody hears your story, and I really want you to kind of share with us, like, who is B, and why is she doing this? Well, I know your purpose is, but who is B and why are you doing this business?
Okay, so I don't really share my story actually at all. But so B, my name is actually Bertha, and I'm a small town girl. I've been doing modeling for some years, but the whole time that I've been modeling, which a lot of people probably don't know this, but because I don't share it, right? I've been working full time. I've been at the same company for 7 years. I work for a retailer for AT&T, so I've been in wireless sales for 7 years. You guys only see like the sexy pictures, the fashion pictures that I post, the Monet, the this, but you don't know like I'm actually just another girl who works a regular job. And into 2020 with the pandemic hit, like I decided to like stop being so worried about what people think, right? And so I said the heck with it. So in February of 2020, I decided I didn't care what people thought about me anymore, and I decided to open it like an online business for my fans, OnlyFans. I'm sure everybody has heard of it, right? So my goal was once I surpass my income for my job with OnlyFans, I'm going to quit. And I'm going to focus full time on myself, work for myself, travel, all this stuff. And then in, what was it, March? Kayla hit me up and with Monet. And I had, like I said, I just kind of, I was on that mood. Like, I don't care what people think. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. So I decided to say yes to Kayla. And so fast forward to some months in 2020, I finally was able to make, more than I make at my job with OnlyFans. But I was not able to, like, I don't know why, like I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't leave my job. Like I had this fear. I felt like, oh my God, there's so much competition. What if it's not sustainable? Blah, 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 blah. And I just had all these doubts. So I was like putting myself through more work than I should. Like, I don't know, because of the fear that I had. I was putting myself through more work. I was working 45 hours a week, working on my online businesses, which is Monet and OnlyFans, you know, trying to still model. I mean, not as much because COVID was closed. But you know, I was trying to juggle everything and I was literally stressing myself out. And I told Kayla literally on the phone, I was like, as soon as Monet is able to, like, you know, match my, at least my commission checks at my work, then I will quit. So it happened.
And I have that saved too. And I was like, what?
And I was scared the first day. So basically, this entire year, starting in January when I hit my first mentorship rank, my checks kept getting better and better. They kept like outweighing my commission checks at work, and you know, I was still scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, man, how am I gonna do this? Like, again, you guys, I've been at my job for 7 years. I have a good job. I have all the benefits, insurance, you can, you know, all that stuff. And the entire time that I've been working there, I've always had another side hustle, multiple streams of income is what we preach, right? So I always had that, multiple businesses. I failed at many, whatever. And so finally, Kayla was like, girl, you need to stop playing. You know, you already told yourself you were going to do this that one time, and then it didn't happen. So finally, I was like, okay, both of my side hustles have, you know, surpassed my main hustle. It's time to let it go, you know. So I remember like the day so basically the announcement is I quit my job.
Wait. Say that again. What did you say?
I quit my job.
After how many years? 7 years of working a 9 to 5, you guys. And
Yeah.
not able to do this if it wasn't for this business.
And honestly, really the hardest things I've done, you guys have no idea. Like the moment that I wrote that 2 week notice, I literally texted Kayla and I was like, I can't do it, girl. I'm hella scared. Like, you have no idea how scared I am. Like, I got big girl bills, okay? Like, I am scared, but you know, I'm always posting all these quotes about like no risk, no story, da 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 da. It's time I live by them, right? So I was like, okay, let's do it. So
I
it's
feel like you've been going back and forth with this for a while, you know, like, and
yes, for
before you started, you know, Monet, you did want to leave your job, but you just didn't have that extra cushion or stability. But not even that, it's the fact that like now you have found your purpose, you know, like I know you make good money at your other online business, but this one difference between what's one difference between that business and this business that you can say it's
well, there's a lot of differences, but one of the biggest differences is that there's a time period on that one, right?
Mhm.
So like I'm gonna have to stop, you know. And with this, you build it one time and it just becomes residual. You could even pass it on to your family. For example, let's say if I ever do decide to have kids in the future, I can pass on all my, you know, all the foundation I have built to my children. I can't do that with my other online business, you know. And it, like I said, it has a time limit. And I don't want to be there forever, you know, obviously. So this is just more realistically like solid.
Mhm.
And I'm like, mommy, I would prefer this too, you know? So it's just it's crazy, you know. I love both of them. I love my you know, supporters and everything. Obviously, like if it wasn't for everybody who supports me, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be leaving my job. I wouldn't be able to have like everything that I have now if it wasn't for that. But you know, it was not easy. It's not easy still. I'm still scared. I'm not gonna lie. I even have like random thoughts, you know, how we deal with these, like, what are they called again?
Little
Those stories.
like there are little wheels that kind of keep playing. Yeah.
Yeah, they come back, and I'm like,
Call me sometimes.
oh, like,
Like you'll call me and be like, "Oh my God, Kayla," and then I'm like, "Chill, we're good."
yeah, no, you're good, you're good. And I'm like, okay, like, now I'm ready to go harder in my business. I'm ready to just really take it to the next level because I don't have a choice. And there's a lot of negativity out there, including like people in the corporate world that I was in that have said comments and everything. But I will not let that stop me. Like I will keep pushing. Like I'm passionate about what I do, and I know that even though like in the beginning I didn't want to leave my job until I hit director level, but I decided to just go balls in, like whatever, who cares? Let's get it, because this is just probably gonna push me to go even harder. So, and then I have the support of
Well,
friends like Kayla and my whole team.
well, the fact that you've been able to accomplish so much in such a short amount of time, where you are at in the business, you're already halfway through the whole compensation plan, and you were able to do that with a full-time job and another business, and like, so to with everything you were had going on, you were still able to accomplish just that. So now that you're doing this full-time, you're now a full-time shampoo dealer, like you're gonna go far, and having
Phone dealer, shampoo dealer. So 7 years slinging phones to literally 1 year selling shampoo, slinging shampoo, and now I've literally left my job, my comfort zone, literally, to pursue something that I'm passionate about. And I know that it may not be easy. I know that everything that we is worth having is not easy. So I'm just ready to grind. I'm ready to go even harder. I can't wait for my very last. I'm
I'm
excited.
so excited. We're celebrating next week already. I'm so excited. But
Yeah.
yeah, you guys, that was our huge news. The fact that she finally is leaving the corporate world. Goodbye, bye. No, but I'm honestly so excited, and it's so like it's nice that we're doing this together. We do everything together, but I have seen you completely transform your life and just grow. Like your self-confidence is there. You always have been like super outgoing and like super talkative and like out there, but I've seen you be super nervous and sweaty, and before you do calls, and the growth is there. Like you have grown so much within this last year since you first started this business, and I just already know like our next few events are about to be even crazier. Like I am so excited.
Yes, it's all my energy is there now. It's like 100%. It's not like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And honestly, it was really exhausting to do it all. Like literally, just right now, you guys, I just got off work at 8 o'clock. I live 30 minutes away from my job. I was living life on the edge. I got here 2 minutes before, rushing in here, and that was my life for a whole year. Just always like juggling and even when I was doing like modeling and work, it was hard. Like I would be traveling, like getting off of the plane and literally 1 hour going into work and being totally exhausted. Like those days are over. I have more freedom now. Yes, maybe not all the freedom that I want, but a lot more than I ever had. So I'm really, really excited about that.
So you can take a flight somewhere tomorrow and still work your business, and that is what the beauty of this business is not only do you get to help other people, but you get to work this business from fucking anywhere, from your phone. So I'm super excited for you.
Exactly.
I feel like you keep cutting out.
Exactly. No more requests.
No more requesting time off. No more having to say, okay, I can only go somewhere this weekend and then I'm good for the whole month because I already requested time off. So I'm excited. Well, I can't wait to celebrate with you. Is there anything else you wanted to share before we go?
No, nothing. I just wanted to say, like, thank you guys so much for joining the live and thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it, especially everyone on my team. Like, if it wasn't for you guys and your hard work and dedication, like, obviously this wouldn't be happening. And just thank you so much for trusting me on this opportunity. And I love you guys.
So excited. Okay, well, thank you so much for having me on your live, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, girl.